your association is a prophecy of your tomorrow. When you begin to live your life, you want to live life from the understanding that this life is not a rehearsal. You are already living your life. You want to understand that the time you invest in relationships are times that you are going to reap. If you sow into casual, careless relationships, you will definitely not reap a great name. Mary's name is in the Bible. Elizabeth's name is in the Bible. And the reason is simple. They all decided not to be normal women. They decided to be women that stepped in and stepped into their name that was destined to be great. We saw President Barack Obama, and we said he did what? He associated with Nelson Mandela. He went and studied Nelson Mandela. One of the things anyone that knows President Barack Obama will tell you is that he was not a leader that was led by politics. He was a leader. He's a politician, don't get me wrong. But he's a leader that was led the most by his heart. The things he believed in. The thing he truly believed in. What are we saying? When you know that daddy, like you have already known, if this is your first recording in this series, please, this is a series. Go back and listen to the previous recordings. If you know, like we said in previous recording, that daddy has called you into greatness and you have chosen this greatness, you value that your name being great, you don't want your name to be called among mean men, then you're choosing your association. We want to applaud you, but we want you to understand that you have to believe that you have a part to play. The associations are not just associations for the sake of association. When Mary went to Elizabeth, when Elizabeth spoke, Mary spoke. They had fellowship. They had communion together. They had intercourse together. When you are making up your mind to have association, make up your mind to be a resource in your association. Don't be the one that takes from everyone and never gives back. Don't be the one that will cause the association to be weak. Because somebody said, if it's a relationship, it's as strong as the weakest person in that relationship. So don't go associate with someone or people just because you want to pull them down. Oh, I so want to be great. I so want my name to be great. But then you don't want to do what is required. That is witchcraft. A lot of people get married because they saw that the woman or the man is going to be great. You look at the girl, you say, whoa, that girl is going to be somebody. And you're so jealous to the point where you want to marry them and be part of the greatness. But the irony is now you're married to them, you can't even let them live the dream that will make them great. Or you see a man, you're like, man, he has potentials. This man has potentials. I'm going to marry him because he's going to be a great man. And by the time you marry that man, you cannot even allow him breathe. Talk less of become great like he wanted to be. Or let's make it a balance. You had signs, you had potentials, you had all the qualities of a person that can be great. And now people are associating with you and all of a sudden their lives are not changing. They're investing into you and then their lives are not changing. That is not okay. What are we saying? Because you are great, you're associating with people, make sure you affect their life and help them to be great. You're associating with someone that is great, make sure your association with them make them even greater. Because as they get great and greater, you get great and greater. They take different places in the realms of greatness, because the great name is not just one level. There are different levels of greatness, right? So as you associate with a great person, invest in them, help them to be greater than you met them. And as they go up, they create space that you can take and become great as well. Amen. So association should benefit both ways. Not just the great person you're associating with, but you should contribute to seeing that they go further because they're associated with you. We saw that with Mary. Elizabeth got an answer. Mary got an answer. When they both met, they strengthened each other and their seeds came fought. Amen. Jesus was born, John the Baptist was born, and both visions fulfilled their purpose. What are we saying? Let your associations help you enter your great name. Let your association help you become great like you're supposed to be. Get into your greatness, get your great name, walk in your great name, because you are associated with people that are great, with names that are great. It is not a problem to study the people you want to be like and associate with them. It could be far contact, but do what they do and you will become who they are. Amen. If you do what they do, you will be who they are. Never stop at dreaming. Never stop at being who Daddy expects you to be. Amen. Look for people that are already doing what you're doing. Do like they are doing. Associate with them. Be a blessing to them. And you will be as great as they are. Your name will be as great as their name is because of your association with them. Amen and amen.